York with the top payroll, but would the Angels be blessed? Not if they don't put a clamp on Alex Rodriguez. 5 for 11, 2 homers in that Twin Series bottom one. He flies out to center. Derek Jeter on third, tags and scores. 7th RBI of the postseason for A-Rod. Yankees 1-0. Next batter, Hideki Matsui, and that'll be out number 3.
Left side.
Is anybody alive out there? Oh, no. Sean Figgins and Eric Ibar. Johnny Damon scores. Baseball analyst I listened to said that's Ibar's ball. You know, a communication breakdown of epic proportions. John Lackey, angry, rightfully so. Mike Scioscia, what happened? It's ruled an infield single. That's, boy, talk about a cheapie. Top 4, Vlad Guerrero on third after a one-out double. Kendry Morales off CC Sabathia. Vlad scores. It's 2-1. Let's go 5th inning. Matsui, runners on first and second. Base hit off Lackey. Johnny Damon scores. Juan Rivera, interesting technique. Relay to Ibar. Double pumps. And A-Rod out with Jeff Mathis. Tough man competition. He wins it. A-Rod, he doesn't believe in stop signs. Third base coach had one for him. Mathis. Very dude. Yankees get 1 run. They lead 3-1. 7-6-2 if you're scoring it at home. Bottom 6. Runner on first. Derek Jeter, 2 outs. Lackey. Oh, that's ugly. Past Morales. Melky Cabrera advances to second. So now the Yankees have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs, and Jeter's going to take advantage. Base hit to center, and then Torrey Hunter. He's an 8-time Gold Glover. Cabrera scores. Yankees up 4-1. Angels 1 error in the 3-game divisional sweep of the Red Sox. 3 errors in this game. Hunter, 1 error all season. Lackey's going to be pulled after that. 3 career postseason starts against the Yankees for John Lackey. 5 2/3 each time. Gives up 4 runs in this one. Only 2 of them earned. Sabathia, runner on first, 1 out, top 7. Howie Kendrick, right side. Robinson Cano. The next batter, pinch hitter, Mike Napoli. Fans are going crazy. Money talks. Can you hear what it says? Sabathia pumped. He'd never lasted longer than 6 2/3 in any career postseason start. Here he is, top 8, facing Bobby Abreu, who came in 3 for 9 career against CC. High. Abreu swings and misses. Take another look. I mean, Bobby Abreu is a patient hitter, too, and Sabathia's got him twisted like a pretzel. He went 0 for 4 in this one. Sabathia, workhorse. 8 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned. Top 9, Mariano Rivera. Pitching for team shut it down. 36th postseason save. Gets Morales to fly out to center to end the game.
He's got to be the captain, right?
The Yankees win it. Yeah, exactly. That's a record. 4-1 your final. Sabathia said the weather was nasty.
It was cold. It wasn't raining until late. Let's go ahead to the 7th inning. We're tied at 2. Jabba Chamberlain on in relief. Look at his warm-up pitches. Looking like Nuke LaLoosh there. Facing Vladimir Guerrero, 2 out, bases loaded. Grab some wood, bub. Guerrero 1 for 7. A.J. Burnett, who was lifted in favor of Chamberlain. He loves it. And watch Jabba. Mr. Lava Lava. Jabba! All right, let's go to the 8th. Mariano Rivera facing Eric Ibar, 2 on, 2 outs. Ibar, who has been in the middle of some strange plays through the first 2 games of this series, grounds out to second to end the inning. Yankees out of a jam. Angels left 16 men on base. All right, winning run at third in the bottom of the 9th. Robinson Cano. You see there, ducks in the pond. There's a chopper. Jeff Mathis, the catcher, pounces on it and gets the out at first. We go to extra innings. In the 10th, Darren Oliver facing Mark Teixeira. 2 on, 2 out. We talked about the Angels' problems with men on base. Yankees weren't so hot either. 12 men they left on base, a combined 28 between the 2 teams. Angels get out of a jam. To the 11th, Sean Figgins, runner at second. 0 for 18 in the postseason before that. Inside-out swing, goes to left. Gary Matthews Jr. beats the throw home. Remember, Johnny Damon, a below-average arm in left, and the Angels have a 3-2 lead. But in the home half of the 11th, Brian Fuentes on to close, facing Alex Rodriguez. Notice the count, 0-2, and notice the swing. On an 0-2 pitch, A-Rod goes the other way and barely gets it out. Look at the effort here by Bobby Abreu. Almost gets a glove on it. You take a look at Rodriguez's swing. Good opposite field power. It's worth noting that in the regular season, Rodriguez hit 194 on an 0-2 count, but he comes through with his third home run of this postseason, and we're tied at 3. 12th inning, David Robertson, the only pitcher left in that Yankee bullpen, gets Matthews swinging to end a 2-on, 2-out jam. Home half of the 12th, A-Rod, couldn't he do it again? Bases loaded, this time facing Irvin Santana. Can of corn, shallow center field, and we go to a 13th inning. All right, Angels didn't do anything in their portion of the 13th. Home half, Jerry Hairston Jr. pinch hitting in a driving semi-rainstorm as the rain was starting to fall. So the Yankees get the leadoff man on base. Later in the inning, Melky Cabrera, runners at first and second, grounder to second. Meiser is tourist. Meiser? No, sir. A horrible decision to try to get the double play. Throw scoots into the outfield, and Jerry Hairston Jr. comes in to score the winning run. Yankees come back to win and win in their final at-bat yet again. Take another look. It's Turris. A throw wide of Eric Ibar. Sean Figgins couldn't get a handle on it, and Jerry Hairston gets the winning run and gets the pie in the face as the Yankees are headed to California up 2-0 in this best-of-7. Brian Fuentes delivers the 8th blown save we've seen in this entire 2009 postseason. The bullpen for the Yankees, 1 run in 6 2/3. The Yankees improved to 17-0, including the regular season, when the game is tied after 7. Here's their skipper.
Jared Weaver pitching game 3. Before throwing his first pitch, Weaver outlining the initials NA, of course, in honor of Nick Adenhart. The Angels always keeping his memory close to them. First inning, Derek Jeter leading off and teeing off. A solo shot for Jeter, his 20th career postseason home run, 3rd leading off. And the plaque in Cooperstown will mention how he always delivered in the postseason. And check out Joe Girardi. Now, when your manager's getting crunk, you know things are going well. The Yankees up 1-0.
That is what they call breaking it down.
Top 4, Alex Rodriguez facing Weaver. A-Rod going solo. His 4th home run of the postseason. He's got 9 RBI already this postseason. Yankees up 2-0. Johnny Damon made it 3-0 on the solo shot. Howie Kendrick connected for L.A., so it was 3-1, bottom 6. Vladimir Guerrero up. Joe Girardi came out, talked to Andy Pettit and Jorge Posada. He did not tell him to do that. Guerrero with a 2-run shot. The Angels tied at 3 just like that. We go to the 7th. Jabba Chamberlain facing Howie Kendrick, and Kendrick's having a day. Nick Swisher can't make the catch here, hits off the wall. Kendrick coming around second. He's going to take 3rd. He would score in a Meiser Turris sacrifice fly. The Angels would take a 4-3 lead. Kendrick 3 for 5. He scored 3 times. Top 8. Brett Gardner pinch running. He's on first. Posada at the plate. Gardner takes off. Angels had the pitch out called, and Jeff Mathis nails him, so the Yankees unable to put a man in scoring position. Later in the at-bat, though, Posada puts himself in scoring position. He can take his time. That was off Kevin Jepson, the Yankee dugout digging it. Torrey Hunter, not so much. Game tied at 4. Bottom 8, the former Yankee, Bobby Abreu, leading off facing Phil Koch. That's well hit. Abreu coming around second. Then he realizes, I got to slow my roll. Tries to go back, but, well, Derek Jeter's got the ball, and it's the postseason, and Derek Jeter's going to make the play. Big error for the Angels and a heads-up play by Jeter, so they miss a chance to put the go-ahead run in scoring position. Top 9 now, the closer, Brian Fuentes in the pitch, 2 away. Here comes A-Rod. He's not going to get anything. They walk him intentionally. Go-ahead run now on first. Next batter, Jerry Hairston Jr. scored the winning run after a base hit on Saturday. Got that look in his eye again, but not this time. Fuentes pitches a scoreless 9th. Game goes to extra innings. Of course it did. Bottom 10, Mariano Rivera facing Eric Ibar. Man on second. Ibar lays it down. Rivera goes to 3rd. A-Rod can't handle that. Ball into left field. Johnny Damon has to try to save it. Jeff Mathis stays at third base up. Take another look at it. The throw from Rivera up. Takes a little hop. Runners at the corners. Nobody out now. Here comes Torrey Hunter. 3 batters later with the bases loaded and 1 out. Teixeira comes home for the out. Now 2 outs and the bases loaded. Hunter 1 for 5 in the game. Vlad up now. And the Angels have talked a whole lot about Teixeira's defense, what it meant to them when he played for them. The Yankees know what they mean. Angels had runners at the corners with nobody out. They can't score, so the game continues. 11th inning now. Joe Girardi checking the pitching matchups. He chooses to put in Alfredo Aceves in to face Kendrick. Base hit. What a game for Kendrick. The Angels get a runner on first with 2 away. Next batter is Mathis, a career .211 hitter. They put a good stroke on that one. Hairston going back. Can't make the grab. Kendrick rounding third. Play at the plate. Not in time, and it is time to bounce in Anaheim. The Angels right back in it thanks to a hit that Mathis called the biggest one of his life. As the Angels take it 5-4. So the Yankees' 5-game win streak to start the playoffs is over. The Angels snap a 6-game ALCS losing streak. And the series now 2-1 Yankees. Game 4 coming up on Tuesday. Angels climb back into the series with that dramatic win in Game 3. You see Kazmir's numbers for his career against the Yankees. Top 4 runners on second and third, 1 out. Robinson Cano at the plate. Alex Rodriguez will try to score from third. Howie Kendrick throws home. Not in time. A-Rod scores. And the Yankees take the lead. Take another look at it. Kendrick's throw to the plate is high, and that allows Rodriguez to slide in under the tag of Mike Napoli. And the Yankees strike first. Later in the inning, bases loaded, 1 out. Melky Cabrera from the 9-hole. Jorge Posada comes in to score. Robinson Cano trying to score. The throw home, not in time. Cano's in there. Believe it or not, that snapped an 0 for 26 skid for the Yankees with runners in scoring position. They've just been hitting home runs to get their runs. They're up 3-0. Then later in the inning, Kazmir tries to pick off Nick Swisher at second. He's called safe by second base umpire Dale Scott. But was he safe? Well, Eric Ivor clearly got the tag before he got back. Missed call by Scott. Later in the inning, Johnny Damon up with the bases loaded. Swisher tags and scores from third. Torrey Hunter, though, says Swisher left third base early. The Angels appeal to third, and Swisher's called out. Now we take another look at it. Swisher does not appear to leave third early. Here's what third base umpire Tim McClellan and John Kruk had to say about it after the game.
With Swisher leaving too soon, in my heart, I thought he left too soon.
There's no way a guy can see a guy catch a ball in center field 200-something feet away and another guy that's 2 feet away from him with his foot on the base. When does he catch it? When does his foot come off the base? You can't do it. One person can't do it. So don't ask him to, and then don't get upset with them if they miss it.
Check out Swisher. He's getting high fives. Everything. Wait, what? I'm out. Really? I'm out. Top 5, Jason Bolger pitching in relief, facing Rodriguez. Kazmir left after 4 innings, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, and there goes another one. His 5th of the postseason. He tied Reggie Jackson, Mr. October, for second most in a single postseason for the Yankees. Only Bernie Williams had more. It was 6 in '96. Later in the inning, Swisher with a chopper. Posada caught between third and home in a rundown. Napoli runs him back to third, then tags both Posada and Cano, so they're both out, right? Well, no, only Posada's out. Mike Scioscia comes out to argue with McClellan. You can clearly see both Posada and Cano not touching third base. They're each tagged. Would have been a double play. Angels would get out of the inning, but another questionable call there. But in the end, the calls wouldn't matter because CC Sabathia and those Yankee hitters just too good. Bottom 5, Angels down 5-1. Runners at the corners and 2 outs. Sabathia gets Bobby Abreu to fly out, and Sabathia out of a jam. Bottom 6 now. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Juan Rivera at the plate. And this was one of the big defensive moments for the Yankees. Derek Jeter tags second, throws the first for the double play. See in the background, Posada thought it was a third out. Starts walking off the field. Sabathia's like, dude, I'm not that good. And Sabathia and Teixeira remind him there are only 2 outs. Next batter is Howie Kendrick. Well, now there are 3 outs because Teixeira will handle that one, and the Angels strand a runner on third. Bottom 7 now, Sabathia is still going. Kendrick Morales understands why he's still going. Got him with the heat. Here comes Mike Napoli. There goes Mike Napoli. He struck out 5, did Sabathia. In the dugout after the inning, he says, dude, 8, you need 8? I got 8. No problem. Top 8, though, Johnny Damon up with a runner on. And one gone. 2-run shot for Damon, and the Yankees extend the lead to 7-1. Bottom 8, Sabathia facing Abreu now with 1 out and still going strong. Gets him swinging, 2 away. Next batter is Torrey Hunter, and I think you get the picture. Sabathia was stellar once again. 8 innings, 5 hits, just 1 earned run, and the Yankees go on to win it 10-1. The 10 runs, the most in their last 24 playoff games for the Yankees, and it leaves them 1 win from their first World Series in 6 years. Sabathia has won 3 of the Yankees' 7 playoff wins, and he's allowed 1 earned run or fewer in each of those games. Rodriguez, 6 for 16 now, 3 home runs. Here we go, Game 5 from Anaheim. The Yankees up 3-1 and ready to take that pennant back in their carry-on luggage to New York. Angels had been hitting 138 in the series with runners in scoring position. Torrey Hunter up the middle. Off A.J. Burnett, Sean Figgins scores. Bobby Abreu rounding third. He scores. Angels up 2-0. Next batter is Vladimir Guerrero. That one's going all the way to the wall. Here comes Hunter all the way around from first. Angels up 3-0. Next batter is Kendry Morales, and Guerrero will come in to score. The Angels get 4 in the first. That's the baseball equivalent of a good breakfast. Worst first inning ever for A.J. Burnett. Meanwhile, John Lackey doing his thing. Top 4, A-Rod just looking. Top 5, Jorge Posada, may I help you? I'm just looking too. And then he gets Derek Jeter swinging. Lackey had given up just 6 hits by this point that we're coming to in the 7th. Facing Jorge Posada with a runner on second. This is a 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Just low. That came after a Melky Cabrera double, so there are 2 men on. Next batter is Jeter. And Lackey walks him too, so now the base is loaded. And you just can't do that against this Yankees lineup. Mark Teixeira's coming to the plate. Mike Scioscia's coming to the mound, but Lackey wants to stay in. He says, this is mine. This is mine. But Scioscia takes Lackey out anyway. Lackey walks off to an ovation, and like Manny, he heads in for an early shower. Darren Oliver on to face Teixeira. First pitch, Melky Cabrera coming around as Teixeira sends it all the way to the wall. Posada scores. Jeter trying to score. The throw home not in time. The Yankees cut the lead to 4-3. Teixeira had been 3 for 21 in the ALCS. 2 batters later, Hideki Matsui. Teixeira coming in to score. Yankees tie the game at 4. And all of a sudden, things are unraveling for the Angels. Next batter is Robinson Cano. The rally continues. Rodriguez scores. Matsui trying to score. The throw home hits off of his helmet. He's safe. Yankees score 6 runs in the top of the 7th. They take a 6-4 lead. But Mike Scioscia said his guys were still pumped up. There's Game 3 hero Jeff Mathis. And Colleen from the OC reminded us that he had hits in 6 straight at-bats. Angels with the leadoff man on. Girardi keeps Burnett in. He walks Eric Ibar. So Girardi comes out to get Burnett, brings in Damaso Marte. 6 innings, 8 hits, 6 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 Ks for Burnett. 2 batters later, Marte facing Bobby Abreu. Runners at second and third. Teixeira steps on first for the out. Mathis scores, though, so it's 6-5 now. 2 batters later, Phil Hughes in to face Guerrero. Runners at the corners and 2 away. Up the middle. Jeter can't get there. Ibar scores. Angels tie the game at 6. Vlad 2 for 4 with a pair of RBI. Next batter is Morales. And they're getting really excited in Anaheim. Torrey Hunter scores. Angels go up 7-6. Burnett watching from the dugout. Still winless in the postseason in 3 starts. 9th inning, drama. Brian Fuentes in the close. He got 2 quick outs, but here comes A-Rod in a 1-run game. They want no part of him. So the tying run is on first. That's the respect A-Rod's gotten in this postseason. Next batter is Matsui. He's on with a walk. So the winning run's on base now. Next batter, Robinson Cano. And Fuentes is just his own worst enemy. He hits Cano with the pitch. Base is loaded. Angel fans hope it's not a replay of the 7th. Next batter is Nick Swisher. Full count. Runners going on the pitch. And Fuentes got him. That'll do it. Ibar makes the grab. Angels hang on to win it 7-6. And we'll see you in the Bronx on Saturday. The Angels' offensive outburst. The 7 runs comes after they scored only 10 runs in the first 4 games. Still have plenty of work to do. Only 11 of 70 teams have come back from 3-1 deficits to win a playoff series.
In the storied history of the franchise. Andy Pettitte, 15 career postseason wins, tied for the most in Major League Baseball history, although the Angels got the jump on him. Top four, it's a 1-0 lead for Anaheim, but Pettitte gets Vladimir Guerrero, argues there with Dale Scott, loses the argument. A couple of batters later, Howie Kendrick goes down looking, and Pettitte appeared to be in control. Bottom four now, home half. Johnny Damon, bases loaded, facing Joe Saunders. And, oh, look at Mr. Damone. Singles to left center. Robinson Cano comes home to score. Nick Swisher, the go-ahead run, and the Yanks assume a 2-1 lead in the fourth. I'm not sure you're counting outs at that point, but they are ahead. After an infield single by Mark Teixeira, A-Rod up with the bases loaded. Oh, the 2-0 pitch. He took a good cut at that one and just got a little high on the grooves and fouls it back on the fastball, but not much. Look at the fans sensing they were close to getting four more. Would you settle for one? Saunders walks Rodriguez on the 3-2 pitch. Derek Jeter will come home. Yanks up 3-1. Mike Scioscia, skipper there for the Halos, probably not so happy with it. Look at it again. Saunders pitch low outside, maybe not much of either. A-Rod off to first. He goes 8 walks in the ALCS. Saunders would walk to the shower. 3 1/3, 3 earned, 5 walks. Former driller Darren Oliver in to pitch to Jorge Posada, still with the bases chucked, and he gets a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning, and just like that, we're done. But watch Rodriguez, bad hip and all, running hard into Eric Ibar, who was freshly barbered, as you see, prior to the game. Thought he'd get the boys fired up by taking down the dreads. Oliver able to escape the jam without further damage. Into the 6th. Still 3-1. Pettitte in some trouble. 2 men on, 2 out. Kendy Morales, though, right back to Pettitte there. He'll take that, ends the inning, and Pettitte smoking happy. He went 6 1/3 and earned 6 Ks. Top 8, here comes the Sandman, Mariano Rivera. Looking for the 2-inning save, 6 outs. Bobby Abreu grounds to the right side. Mark Teixeira makes the nice diving play there for the first out of the inning. A couple of batters later against Vlad Guerrero with 2 outs. Guerrero's outside. Guerrero thinks that's ball 4. Again, rules of baseball haven't really changed on that, and sometimes it does take 4. Jeter, there, we got everybody squared away, and look at there. Guerrero shoots it through the right side. Sean Figgins will score. Angels down 3-2. Kendry Morales again. Morales this time. Yeah, just inside, saw him up, chew him up. Rivera gets out of the 8th there with just 1 run in, but it's still 3-2. Very dicey situation in the 8th. Scott Kazmir, Swisher, lays down the bunt. Howie Kendrick can't hold on to that. Error at first. 2 men on for the Yankees. Try to get some insurance with Melky Cabrera. I mean, these guys are thumpers, and they are just small balling it in Kazmir. That, I have, is an absolutely terrible throw. Just over the first baseman's head. Robinson Cano will score. Error on Kazmir. The Yanks up 4-2. They tack on another with Teixeira having a sac fly, so they take a comfortable lead into the 9th inning. Happiness is having a 3-run lead. Mo on the mound and only needing 3 outs. Facing Gary Matthews Jr. 2 we got. Swinging to end it. The Yanks take it by a count of 5-2, win the series 4-2, and advance to the 40th World Series. CC Sabathia, I'd like it as big as you got. He celebrates in the locker room as he was named the ALCS MVP. Yanks 5-0 at home in the postseason. Pettitte now 16 postseason wins. That's a record. 5th in a series clincher. That's a record. Rivera gets his 37th postseason save, 6 out. Although he gave up the earned run, that's the first one he's given up in a playoff game at home since the World Series in 2000. Nearly a decade. A-Rod ends the ALCS 9 for 21 with 6 ribbies, 3 homers, and many, many walks. And this is often they were afraid to pitch to him. Game 1 Wednesday against the Phils.